Hey, I'm Erin Harner, integrated registered dietitian nutritionist and gut health IBS and SIBO coach. And today we're talking about something that surprises a lot of women. If you're constipated and you've tried adding fiber, maybe lots of fiber, and you're still stuck or even bloated or more bloated, this video is for you. Before we get into it, if you want to help understand why your gut isn't responding to the things that you're doing, like adding more fiber, I've created the Gut Clarity Quiz and I've linked it below so that you can understand your gut type and understand the root causes and the next best steps for you based on what's going on. When we think about constipation, oftentimes the first recommendation that people get from their doctors or their gastroenterologists is to simply eat more fiber. So if you've tried that and your symptoms either got worse or nothing seems to happen, maybe the advice to eat more fiber isn't the right advice for you. Adding more fiber really only works if motility is already functioning well. If your bowels are already moving, if your transit time is solid and food is going through from mouth all the way down out the other end in a reasonable fashion, then adding fiber might help keep it going. But if things are stuck in there, if constipation or motility issues are a problem, adding more fiber is not the first place I would start and oftentimes creates more problems than it is helpful. So this is a problem because when food is moving through too slowly, we call this motility or transit time. The transit time is too slow, motility is stagnant. Food tends to sit longer than it should, and this can lead to fermentation increases, more gas, more bloat, more pain, more feeling icky or heavy in your midsection. This is a problem because adding more fiber simply adds more fuel to the fire. We're adding more cars to the traffic jam. So fiber is not the place I start if we're struggling with constipation. We simply are adding more bulk, and that's creating more things to get stuck. So not where I would start. However, if this is your strategy and this is what you've been doing and you keep adding more fiber and it's simply not working, it is not your fault. Very common clients will come to me and this is the first thing that they are told by their gastroenterologists or their doctors. Drink more water, eat more fiber. Or go to the drugstore and find a fiber supplement and start taking it. Problem, it doesn't work and it often makes bloating and gas and pain and constipation worse, not better. If you started adding more fiber, you didn't do anything wrong. Many women who come to me are already eating pretty well, even high fiber diets, yet they're still constipated. What's going on here? The body isn't moving things forward efficiently. There's a motility issue, and adding more fiber isn't going to fix the motility issue. So constipation that doesn't respond to fiber is often a coordination problem. It's not enough fiber problem. So timing, signaling, and rhythm matter way more than adding more bulk or more fiber to the diet or via a supplement, at least at first. So what the gut does need is it needs predictable cues. It needs to know that food is coming reliably and predictably. The gut relies on rhythm, not force. It relies on habits and consistency. So that doesn't mean that fiber is bad or adding more fiber is problematic or eating more fiber is problematic. It just means that we need to make sure that rhythm and consistency and movement are established before we add more cars to the traffic jam. We want that traffic to flow right on down the GI tract and not get stuck in the traffic jam that's already there in the first place. So there is a time and place for fiber. I am a huge fan of fiber, but keep in mind that fiber is a very nuanced topic with a lot of pros and cons with the different types of fiber. And I'm not going to get into those in this video, but just know if adding more fiber isn't having the effect that you want it to have, fiber is probably not the problem. If fiber hasn't helped or it seems to have made things worse, that's a really important clue. Not a failure, it's just a clue. It's your body giving you information to lead you in a better direction. Constipation often improves when rhythm is reestablished, when consistency is reestablished, when we're doing the right things at the right time, not forcing things to move, not adding a ton of fiber to add more cars to the traffic jam, but rhythm and consistency and regaining that is one of the keys to improving constipation and motility. If you want help figuring out which pattern applies to you and what your gut might actually need, Take my gut clarity quiz. I've linked it down below. This is going to give you, in under 3 minutes, a clear insight as to what might be the root causes of what's going on and what are the best next steps for you based on your specific gut type. And if this video was helpful for you, make sure you're subscribed. I'll see you in the next one.